Hi everyone, I'm Candace. This is Eclectic Coach, and in this video I'm going to be doing your tarot card reading. I normally just do this with me off camera and just focus on the reading itself, but I wanted to make sure that I was practicing expressing myself and communicating in different ways, and I'm really excited to be doing this reading in a different format, and I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get notifications when I post new content. I do take just random breaks. I get a little overwhelmed sometimes, but be sure to tune in, take a deep breath, look at whatever piece is calling out to you, and that when you kind of look at it, you feel some sort of sensation in your body. I'm going to burn some like wild sage that I got, and we're going to see what comes up. Okay. So, for those of you who picked piece number 1, what new fresh start is coming in for you? So, as I'm sitting here, I'm staring at this black dot. Really quick, I just want to call in all the guides and ancestors that are helping and unconditionally loving and that are healed, that are supporting whoever is watching group number 1, whoever picked piece number 1. And I ask the spirits and the archangels to assist me in this reading. Yep, it's still here. So what I'm getting is just this major focal point on just this dot. But then my eyes are kind of going cross-eyed as I stare at my crystal ball here. Okay. So I'm hearing something is looking at you. What? That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm hearing like an algorithm or something is happening. So how does this relate to a fresh start? Okay, so no, that's your vibe check. There's something related to like computer updates, algorithms, optimizing algorithms. Something's watching you, I'm even getting for some of you something related to like LinkedIn or related to some sort of business account, like headhunting, recruiting. Somebody's looking you up, you're looking up other people, you're looking at algorithms, maybe you write code, data analytics. What? Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Hearing checking on things and prosperity and peace. So checking on things are looking good. Is that what's on the horizon for group number 1? Yes, that is what is on the horizon for you. Prosperity, as you could see here, and peace of mind. So what I'm getting is looking at something you've created. I'm getting you expressing your personal talents, not being shy, no matter what age you are. I'm hearing be like a peacock, peacocking, like just your feathers and showing your bright colors. And no matter what age, embracing your own beauty where you are in your own life. And yeah, there's some emphasis even on age for many of you. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be because it is a general reading, but a new start. This gorilla is seeing the burning of an old world and feels a sense of peace. And I'm even getting kind of maybe a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like there's something about this smoke that's jumping out to me and this colorful bird. And I know that they're different concepts, but the images are blending together, like this phoenix rising. I'm even getting images of how an eagle will pluck its own feathers and, like with its talons, like break apart its beak and regenerate itself and become even more beautiful. Or I heard that. I wonder if that's true. I think that that's true. And they're actually revitalized by the storms of life. So whatever's ending or needs transformation and is going up in smoke, you will rise like the phoenix, is the next fresh start. And you're going to be expressing your own beauty. And I'm even hearing the lines on your face. Your body is like the map of your life, something like that. And you're proud of who you are and where you are. And I'm hearing the wisdom for appreciation. Stay with these cards. Okay. All right. What is the next? I'm hearing initiation or even transmission. So there's going to be something that's specifically activating your third eye. I'm hearing being blessed by the goddess. A sharpening of focus and purpose. Because like the falcon, it can dart after its prey. It's very agile. It's very clear. And yeah, I just see there being some sort of initiation, some sort of focus. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Or maybe you're moving into this initiatory period where you are the elder that passes on the torch, that sees things from a new perspective. And maybe this this rebirth that you're going to be going through, where you're expressing your creativity, is around teaching, is around metaphysical arts, sound healing, transmission, teaching meditation. If you teach a meditation like TM meditation, for example, which I highly recommend, most widely used self-development tool in the world, extremely effective, tons of peer-reviewed research. You can see your brainwaves change, on stage at some of the most well-respected institutions in the world within a matter of minutes. Anyway, okay, I could go on about meditation, but they give you a mantra, and this mantra you hold within you, but it's not like you're just given a word. It's more like, it's like, yes, you are given a sound, your mantra, a Sanskrit word, but it's more of a transmission of energy that takes place and an honoring of tradition. And it really shows you how ceremony and ritual can really invoke this certain level of intelligence, like you're tapping into something. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of energy transmission, vision opening, creativity, but it's going to come from the wisdom of understanding all the things that you've been through and what they mean. And really owning your stripes, really owning your wisdom, having that solid intuition, that awareness, but that also that ability. There's this focus on the third eye here. So I think that there's going to be some third eye activations. There's a lot of things that you can do to activate your third eye. You can do different you can do yoga, and then there's different sounds that open up the third eye. You can also do do it only about 7 or 8 times. Sometimes you might get kind of like a headache. Imagine that you're accessing your pineal gland. And also maybe consider switching from fluoride toothpaste to non-fluoride toothpaste, and filtering your water and eating wild blueberries to activate your third eye. And think about imagining decalcifying your pineal gland. And you might actually teach people how to do this, or you might meet a teacher, or in the subtle space, you might actually come across a guide or a goddess who can help you activate this third eye. And also, if you're having trouble making sense of the destruction of your world and gaining peace and moving to this state of Phoenix, consider doing meditations where you're contacting your guides and you're opening your third eye and you're seeking guidance. And I think that creativity piece will begin to flourish. Okay, so I'm hearing now go to these cards. Burn the sage. So sometimes I don't look at the camera, by the way. I need to get better at certain skills, and I'm trying to learn a lot of different things right now, so I'm trying to do this as a way to open up more and practice these different things. And practice not saying, I don't really know how I've done so far. Yeah. So let's see. More insight into what's next for those who chose group number 1, the fresh new start. Ooh, so travel. So maybe I'm hearing sudden activations while traveling can happen for you. If you work with any plant medicine, be sure to vet your practitioner. Very, very important. But you might be really opening up your third eye if you go to any sort of retreats. I'm also getting astral travel. So you know how I said, if you're having trouble and you're feeling limited in terms of your resources, expressing your creativity, taking the destruction of one world and using that as kind of like this nutrient, the way that volcanic ash and it gives birth to new life and nutrient-rich soil. Go into the subtle space and travel, maybe through the 3 worlds. Stay out of the middle world. Always, Okay, I'm hearing if you're an experienced traveler in the 3 worlds, you might be able to do some middle world journeys, but if you are not, lower world to meet your power animals. And this is just the energetic representation that all shamanism knows about, and it's the spirit world. And so you want to stay out of the middle world. There's a lot of disembodied spirits, but basically the 3 worlds are the energetic representation of our inner worlds and also the collective. And it's sort of like a feminine internet. So if you're experienced only, and you will receive a guide and specific activation. And this is a very specific message for only a few of you. However, you can astral travel, and you are being encouraged, I'm hearing, even to work with the lunar cycles for knowing when you're going to get your best rest. And I'm hearing get plenty of sleep so that you really give yourself that time and that space to go exploring in the subtle realms. And there's something about this red dress. It's like, stay confident, stay stay confident. There's a lot of powerful feminine energy here. So I'm thinking that if you do encounter a guide, or you might even meet a teacher, it's going to be a feminine presence I'm getting. Even though this gorilla card is masculine. I'm getting also that something that is related to the masculine realm, something very physical, very tangible, very logical, very expected, very, I don't know, some might be coming to an end, and you're embracing more of a feminine, wise feminine wisdom. And that can be for either male or female. But your guide might be female, and your power animal might also be either a peregrine falcon or a peacock or a gorilla. So those might be signs and symbols for you. So I hope that you found this to be helpful for those of you who picked piece number 1, the fresh new start that's happening for you. And I will see you in future readings. Thanks. Hi everyone, I'm Candace with Eclectic Coach, and in this video, this is a pick a piece video where I'm sharing my art, and I'm also going to be working on a deck, so check the description box, there will be a link there. And I'm trying to practice just being more open and communicative and practice other skills because I'm learning a bunch of things and I need to combine them. So I'm trying this format and I might switch back and forth. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you find this to be helpful. And let's jump into your reading. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at this new start that's headed your way. And I'm just kind of tuning into this image. And Great Spirit, I invite you to support me in giving this reading. I ask that the messages are clear, helpful, and accurate. I ask that whoever find these messages is blessed and uplifted by them. And we just pray for your help and your support in bringing in a beautiful new beginning for all of those who picked piece number 2. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so I might do weird things with my face and my eyes. That's normally why I have readings with just the cards. But let's see. Let's breathe. And for some reason, I'm feeling called to remind you that only take what resonates, and when you're choosing a particular pile or a particular piece, what you're looking for is sort of like some sort of feeling in your body, some sort of draw, some sort of pull. I don't do personal readings, by the way, but I do oracle coaching, so if you want to do readings together and you want to actually follow through on the guidance that you get, I would love to support you in your journey, and more about that's in the description box below. Okay. Only take the first one. Okay. So I'm getting that there's going to be a great relationship with animals. And if you've been having an issue with a pet, okay, this is a vibe check. You have a strong connection to nature, to animals. For some of you, so these are going to be different messages for each of you, but this is a vibe check to know if this is your reading. So some of you are wanting completion and peace of mind about something related to a pet or an animal, and you will be receiving that. And you're being encouraged to just maintain an enlightened perspective and to know that you can't ever lose your pets. Like people, you will see them in heaven, in the place that we go to after this, and you will see them again. And some people actually see their spirits again. There's been a lot of encounters with pet ghosts and things like that. If you have lost a pet, you can contact the other side and they can let you know that your pet's okay. And then some of you feel like a very lone wolf and have been feeling a little isolated, a little misunderstood, and you just really want some inner peace. You're craving some inner peace. I'm just looking at how she's looking, down on, kind of sad, but she wants peace is kind of how the card is striking me. She wants peace. She wants completion. So maybe you want peace. You just want completion. I'm hearing you are listening to your animal instinct, your gut instinct, and that's a good thing. Okay, so what new beginning, fresh new beginning is going to be coming in for those who picked? So, confirmation of what I was saying about instinct, intuition. And there's something around nighttime. So I'm hearing that song, I Go Walkin' after midnight. But maybe instead of thinking about somebody, or you can, tune into nature around you. Really feel the wind as it moves around you. Listen to the wind as it moves through the trees. If you are skilled in the intuitive arts, really tap in. And for you, similar messages came through in pile 1, I guess, but for you, it's more about really tuning into the skills that you know to discern the truth about a situation and gain the comfort and support that you need. You are not alone. Something about twins. Maybe you have a twin. Maybe there's some intuition about twins. I know that's a very specific message or confirmation, or maybe you have like an inside joke. You're like my twin with somebody. Maybe this is related to somebody that you have like a lot in common with. For some of you, this is related to somebody that you're just looking in different directions. So as the intuitive information comes in, it's not always so linear. I'm just getting certain things for some of you. Yeah, so I'm hearing twins with the same mind, though, because there's this cat and the head in the middle and the apex of this pyramid, and very similar insights. I'm hearing the word. Okay. All right. Some of you might need to seek companionship or find somebody who you feel like is more similar to you if you don't have that, who likes you for you and your natural nature. Okay, so intuition, you're being guided to access your intuition. Okay, they're being guided to access their intuition, but what is the fresh start? You will do it. Okay, what is the fresh start? Flippers only on the table. Flippers only on the table. Fresh beginning. So I've got this fruit flying bat, but it was in reverse. That's the card, by the way. Maybe some of you have been hurt by something and are feeling kind of sad and feeling on the outskirts of something, kind of like the lone wolf, and you want completion and you want peace, and you're trying to tune into your intuition about this person who has all these similar things to you. Maybe there has been a lack of kindness, or a lack of like connection, tangible connection. And then for some of you, you've really tried to do I'm really getting, you've tried to turn yourself over, because it's in reverse. You tried to turn yourself over. This bat naturally hangs upside down, but this person is upside down, and they're looking at each other, showing that you're trying to see it from this person's point of view. In a way that maybe isn't always so natural for you, but you're trying to gain perspective. You're trying to get intuition. Okay. Okay, please. Clear. I gotta clear this real quick. Thank you for being patient. Okay. All right. Flippers only on the table. If they go on the floor, then I just wait till the next reading for this deck. Flippers only on the table. Okay. So, yeah, I'm getting just a real sense of like loneliness and not being appreciated in the past, or maybe you're feeling that way right now, where you're feeling lonely and unloved and unappreciated for who you are, kind of like this lone wolf. Take this as it resonates. And you're being guided to use your intuition, and this may be related to somebody through which you have like a shared mind connection, and you are trying to adjust yourself to see it from their point of view. There's something about point of view and these two cats looking in different directions, and you are trying, but you felt like just maybe a loss of feeling of love, and not being either able to fully express yourself, your talents, your nature. I'm hearing for fear of like being too much, or just for whatever reason you weren't able to something about like maybe be loud, because I'm looking in my crystal ball and this, and like it's just moving, and this tiger face. So like maybe, or maybe you're into certain types of spiritual insights, or maybe you think you're a Lyran, or as I do, and you just feel like you're not being accepted or appreciated or able to be. And this could even be a family situation now that I'm looking at it with these cats, like same species, looking in different directions, point of view. This woman's turning herself upside down to understand But it's left you feeling maybe a lack of love and like you can't express your talents or your true, interesting, vibrant nature. But what's coming up for you is that you are finding that love. You are, with the butterflies here, you're transforming, trying to get that sense of understanding, that sense of belonging. And she's got her hands around her heart, like indicating, I love me. And I'm even getting you listening to music, feeling yourself like, I love me. It's okay. I'm hearing it's okay to be different. So you're allowing yourself to be really different. And I'm hearing even like kind of go in a different direction. Cats are very independent. So you have made an effort to see things from other people's point of view, but it's really, you just got to love you. You just got to embrace your wonderful qualities. Maybe make a list of 100 things that you love about yourself so that you have to really think about it. And some people will say you can't just love yourself, you got to work on your... But you know, if you don't feel good about yourself, you don't take the actions necessary to do for yourself. And you can really get yourself in a hole where you're not properly taking care of your health, your finances, your situation. I'm not being preachy about this. Like, we've all got our struggles, and it's really, many of us, our major life lesson is about learning to love ourselves. Maybe this is a deep wound that has been instinctive since you were very, very young. But you also get solace from being out in nature, observing animals, and really embracing your lone wolf nature, I'm getting, and diving into that self-love, that self-care, investing in yourself, buying yourself a few nice things. I'm not saying overdo it, but this color of gold is really, treat yourself like gold, treat yourself good. Pay that little bit of extra if you have it, and it's just an act, a demonstration of the self-love and self-care that is going to be coming in for you for this fresh new start. I'm feeling also something about abundance. So how can they begin to bring in this more self-love? Like, what's that about? So understand, okay, so if there's anybody that you've been turning yourself upside down, trying to see their point of view, you do have a lot in common, there is a connection, but you're just not feeling that love, that connection, and you're feeling like a lone wolf, but you really want to get that peace. Understand that it's about attracting, not chasing. So fill up your own cup. Don't be looking to somebody. Yeah, that's what this is. You're going to not be looking to somebody to make you feel good. You're going to think, what do I like to do? How can I go do that fun thing? Take yourself out to eat. Buy yourself that thing. Buy yourself those flowers. Just tell yourself wonderful things. Look in the mirror and give yourself a high five. I would do it, but I've got these cards in my hand. And so you got to be your own best friend. And that means spending quality time, caring for, loving yourself, doing nice things for your hair, your makeup, if you're a woman, even that nice aftershave, cologne if you're a guy, like spruce it up, feel good, feel golden. And you're going to really be transforming into this ability. I just keep seeing these like orbs of light around them. So you're going to have a glow up. That's going to be your thing. And if there's anybody you've been chasing, you're going to stop doing that. You don't need to do that. No. You're okay. You're just going to attract the love that you want by putting out that good energy, by taking care of yourself. And also, donations, tithing, and charitable work. there's something about this self-love that you're going to have that's going to bring in abundance. And if you want to get this going, set aside 10% of everything that you bring in. And if you can't, really see if you can't. There's this line, and I think it's in the Torah, a shear, 'tis a shear, where God is saying, test me, and abundant resources will come to you. If you're struggling to have resources and you feel like on the outskirts and unsupported, giving what you do have, knowing that it will come back to you multiplied. But also for many of you, it's going to create this reciprocal effect too, where you're going to start caring for yourself, showing yourself the love. You're going to feel replenished, rejuvenated, reinvigorated. You're going to have more to give to the charities and causes and projects that really make you feel good. And then it just creates this whole regenerative process. But it's all about this transformation to love you, to embrace the parts of you that you may have thought were weird or different and see the benefit in them. And I'm being reminded of this video by Teal Swan, where she was talking about, do you change or do you double down? So maybe there's an aspect of you that's made you feel different and alone with this lone wolf card, and you felt unloved, and you're trying to, be in alignment with somebody else's belief system, but you really just got to embrace that part of you that does things differently, that might put you on the outskirts sometimes. Embrace that independence and that self-love, because that's what's going to bring you this peace with these doves. So there's a huge transformation that's coming in on the horizon for you. I hope that you found this to be helpful. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if you are interested in a 4-part coaching package called Oracle Coaching, where we tune into your own inner guidance, we receive the guidance, and then I also support you with various coaching tools in following through and actually creating results. So check that out if you're interested. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Hello everyone, I'm Candace with Eclectic Coach, and for those of you who picked piece number 3 in your reading, what's coming up for you in terms of your next fresh start, and I'm just looking here at the piece itself. And also be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I create readings. Sometimes I do take breaks. Also, I do Oracle coaching if you want to follow through on the intuitive guidance that you receive and see really powerful results in strengthening your own skills and getting the encouragement and accountability you need. I would love to help you with that. Check the description box below. Also working on a deck, so that will be there too. Okay, so for those of you who picked piece 3, in terms of the fresh new start that's coming up for you. Okay, so vibe check. You've been thinking about your life purpose. There's something about this tree that I'm getting. So you're thinking about your roots. Okay. And roots and legacy are really important to you. So if that's not something that you're considering or thinking about, or tree, family tree, lineage, let's see what other clarifying messages. Maybe just being out in nature and seeing the sun and through the trees. What other clarifying? And beauty, and just the beauty of your family, and maybe also there's been something around I'm also getting something about roots and beauty, and maybe there's something coming up for you because courage and compassion were in reverse. So maybe there's a conversation that you need to have, or there was one that was had with you, or something was said, or you've been thinking about body related stuff and family. Courage and compassion. So you may also, this may be a family pattern related to beauty, and it's causing a lack of courage within yourself, and also you're showing yourself a lack of compassion. Maybe this is related, this is becoming very specific. Maybe this is related to a pattern, a health pattern. I heard bulimia. I heard something like that. These are the cards. And she's looking in the mirror, something about body image, looking at oneself. And for some of you, you have a life's purpose related to health and beauty, and you're lacking courage and some sort of like self-compassion, or you're struggling to have that for yourself, or there's been an incident related to your purpose. So either it's related to family and body issues and related to it blocking a sense of courage and compassion for yourself, and understanding that you're only human, and this is maybe something that you are specifically destined to learn and heal and grow from. Maybe you're just having a bit of a hard time with that, or you're in some sort of, your life purpose is in the beauty industry and you're struggling so I'm seeing two things here, and you're struggling with courage and self-compassion. Okay, so it's one of those vibe checks. If that's not one of your stories, you might want to check out another one of my readings. I'm going to be doing a lot of readings here soon. Okay. So be sure to let me know in the comment section. What is the new abundant beginning, new fresh start? So you're going to be clearing, so you might be clearing some sort of debt by some success in your business, or there's something related to your image that's caused a lack of courage and self-compassion, related to beauty, related to indebtedness. You're going to be clearing some sort of debt. And this can be financial, or this can be something related to your business. For some of you, it's emotional debt. For some of you, it's literally financial debt. And the heavy burden I'm just getting is going to be lifted from you. Yeah. Okay, I would show you the card, but it fell away. I just felt compelled to just grab these. So how you're going to move into this clearing of this debt is by making a gratitude list of all your positive qualities, all the things that you're grateful for, paying yourself first, because it emphasized on their self-care. So you got to pay yourself first. Make sure you're good, you're well rested, you're well fed, you're well everything. I understand that sometimes we can struggle to take care of our own needs, and then we become very others focused. This is something I struggle with. Al-Anon is a great place to go if you have been around a lot of substance abuse, or if that's an issue for you or a partner or somebody. I don't know why this is coming through, but yeah, take care of yourself. Think of all the good that you have. Pay yourself first, and start developing this abundant mindset. You got to start looking, I'm getting mirror work. So looking at your own reflection in the mirror and saying your name and saying, I love you. I love you. And it is a very healing exercise. I love this from Louise Hay. And so she would say, Louise, I love you. I really love you. Or I would say, Candace, I love you. I really, really, truly love you. And look into your eyes and mean it. And see yourself as abundant, because this is what's going to usher in this new change for you. Paying yourself first, gratitude, and an abundance mindset. So what other specific things? Okay, I gotta clear it. So what other very specific things? So whatever's been causing a lack of courage is going away from you now. The Page of Fire. So what I'm getting is that this has been a long issue that you've gone through that's caused you to feel somewhat afraid and maybe just not good about you, and this is some ongoing pattern. Or for those of you who are in the beauty business, there's going to be some huge increase as you change your mindset, as you pay yourself first, as you do the gratitude list every day, as you start to appreciate the abundance that's coming in, even in subtle stages. Yeah, you're not going to need to be worried anymore. And it's going to go from being this tiny little thing into it's going to really gain momentum. If you have this business, this abundance is going to gain momentum. But it's going to be more passionate and energizing and less emotional, less sad. If it's been something heavy, and if it's success, it's going to be felt in a very physical energy kind of way. I think that you're going to be more focused on taking action than contemplating emotions. So for some of you, you might find that to be a welcomed relief from this maybe just self-contemplation, too much self-contemplation. You're just going to do it. You're just going to pay yourself first. You're just going to be this is what I need. This is what I got to do. And you're just going to do it. You're not going to be so guarded. You're not going to be spending so much time in the formulation. You're just going to be out there doing what you need to do, letting go of any kind of pattern. I'm supposed to pull one more card. So what else is coming in for group here? What else is coming in? Flippers only on the table. Flippers only on the table. Flippers only on the table. Have breath. Have breath. Yeah, you're going to be happy in a very vibrant physical way. You're going to be more energized. And you're not going to need so much, you're not going to be hoping for anyone to be doing anything for you, or you're not going to be too much in the contemplative space. You're just going to feel energized and happy, and this pattern of that you've been engaged in around self-reflection or that's been passed on that's causing this lack of, that's going away and being replaced by happiness, by gratitude, because you will have done this work. You will have paid yourself first. You will have gotten into gratitude. And you're just going to be happy. And you're not going to be focusing so much on the emotional, spiritual side of it. It's just going to be more of like a physical, getting out there, vibrant, less self-contemplative phase is going to be the next fresh new beginning that's coming in for you. So if you would like support in that journey, be sure to look at the description box below. I have a Calendly link. I'm also going to be creating some decks, and when I do that, I'm going to put the link in all my videos, so check that out. And thank you so much for being here. I'm really, really grateful for you letting me try out this format and being on camera and stuff. It's kind of weird, but I'm happy to be here with you, and I thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Hi everyone, I'm Candace, Eclectic Coach, and in this video I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading. Just pick whatever piece you're most drawn to. You should be feeling some sort of physical sensation. Be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button if you like this or find it helpful. Oops, sorry. And I'm trying out this new format where I'm allowing myself to be imperfect and on camera. So yeah, it's a personal growth thing for me, and I'm trying to practice speaking and not saying every second. So we'll see how we do. And I got the feeling that I need to quickly do this vibe check just to see if this is where you're at. Now, don't force anything. Remember, it's general. If you want to tune into your own guidance, I would love to support you in that. I do Oracle coaching. It's a 4-package series. There will be a slide at the end of the video. Let's see. But I got the intuition to draw from here. So what? Okay, so I've got Quiet Retreat, but I got it in reverse. So when I see a card in reverse and I'm starting to take reversals, what I'm getting is that you might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be feeling hectic, and there might just be like a lot of things going on at once. And maybe you want to do a quiet retreat, but you can't. I'm hearing the word racing thoughts. I'm hearing abstract ideas. I'm hearing too much ruminating. Not enough time in nature. Okay. Very specific. Okay. Okay. And can I get any other messages? So this will apply to most of you, I'm hearing. The other thing is that, okay, so maybe you would love some relaxing, quiet time with your family and to just like kick back and relax and enjoy yourself, but maybe you're feeling like you can't really do that. And for whatever reason, there's just a lot going on, and you have to harness your energy and drive it forward, and you want to relax, and you know that what's being called on from you is strength. And I'm seeing this angel here saying, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. So if you feel all over the place, you feel like maybe you're dropping the ball in a couple spots, bring it back to center And for some of you, if this resonates, if this is in alignment with your belief system, maybe work with the goddesses. I'm really liking the goddess Durga, and it just made me think of that because she's sitting on this tiger. Also, the tiger denotes a sense of leadership. And so maybe you at this time are really being called on to be focused, to be disciplined, to harness your energy, to exert leadership. And maybe you want to just relax and retreat with your family and maybe with a lover, because this card is like covering the whole and only these two people are poking out. And I'm getting, but you're being called to like step up. So maybe that will resonate with some of you. However, this might just not be your reading if this isn't it, because you're being called on to do something and to harness your inner strength. So that's the vibe check for that. Take it if it resonates, and always look at other readings if you feel called to. Okay, take that card. For some of you, maybe you really want... Yeah, you really want to spend time with somebody. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. That's your fresh start. Is there is going to be falling in love, romance, the resurgence of a relationship where you guys feel like really connected and supported, and that there's like a spiritual vibe, a spiritual atmosphere, because this character's in water. And I just learned this thing. I listened to this really, really cool podcast called The Emerald, and it was talking about trance states and how cultures will move into trance states. And it's this whole, almost like at a concert where everybody's in sync. There's like this flow. You can enter trance individually. You can enter it as a collective, and it's not just this wild thing. It's very much anticipated and fostered and brought in. And they say that this color of deep mulberry juice, deep indigo blue, is the color of trance. And there's just these different spots. So I'm getting that maybe you're going to have this very all-encompassing experience with somebody, with yourself. It's going to be really cool. Like, it's just going to be like this new way of like relating or going into this space. Oh, that's it. Yeah, things are busy, but if you make time, what I'm getting is if you make time and you create the space and the atmosphere, you can go into these deeper realms. Also, I'm hearing, make the space for romance, make the space for love, light the candles, clean the house, get it, or pay somebody to clean the house. Take something off of your plate. You're already too busy, and you're already needing to feel strength. So what I'm also getting is call on support. I'm getting, there's just something about her sitting on this tiger, kind of like she's riding a tiger, or this chariot where the horses are pulling him. I'm getting just use, I'm here, even though they're animals, I'm getting use your people capital, delegate. Also connect with your animals as a source of support. Connect with your power animals, maybe do a journey, or really embody in some way an animal energy that you need. But there is going to be this reinsurgence of love, this, I'm hearing even altered state that is just going to be really, and I'm hearing it's preceding this fresh start. Interesting. So okay. And then there's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of psychic ability. So similar, I think came out, in pile number 1 or piece 1. So check that out if that resonates. But yeah, I'm getting that passion and awakening of the third eye are going to be happening. But I'm getting in this very romantic, ooh, I didn't even know it could be like that. Very creative, a creative space with a lover, like a creative vibe. Even like a hobby or like an experience that you have. I'm getting just shared experience with like a small group of people or at a concert or... I'm hearing there's going to be this passion for a new way of being, and I'm just hearing the word ignite. Okay. What else is in this new beginning? Okay. Stick with these. Okay. Flippers only on the table. Yeah. So you're going to... So... Yeah. So for some of you, it's just quite literally passion with a lover at home. And just this creative, interesting space that you guys are going to go into. For some of you, you're going to have like a concert experience or a nature experience. Something where you're going to just be tuned into different realms, like some sort of trance state. But maybe it will be facilitated at your home in some way, or there's just going to... Or you're going to have just like this experience with your partner that is transcendent. We'll just call it that. You're just going to have an experience with your mate that it like is very spiritual, at home, very enlightening, that is transcendent. Or you're going to have an experience that's intimate in some way, either in a public space, but we got the home card here, with a group of friends that is spiritual, that tunes you into different realms, awakens like a new interest, a new passion within you, and that is your new fresh start for those of you. Okay, there's more. I'm supposed to pick more. Okay. Just those. Alright. Okay, so this is like a message coming out. For those of you who feel like, yeah, this is a really nice, lighthearted message, but I'm hurt right now, I'm angry right now, I'm seeking justice right now, there needs to be retribution, it doesn't feel good, I'm not happy, or there's just like, you are happy, but there's just this small pain in your heart because you can't be with your loved ones, or maybe there's just like a tiff around something, or just something painful in your heart, or maybe this transcendent experience itself is going to heal something that's been within you. And I'm just getting how this bear is like looking up at her, and these swords. You're just going to get a new perspective on something. And I heard when I picked these up that you're going to have this experience of all being right and well in the world. And yes, that happy, when you know that, yeah, things have happened to you, but you're like, okay. There's a line in the Course in Miracles, the vision of one world will cost you the vision of the other, meaning that you can't be in a heavenly state and be in hell. So you're going to go to heaven in just this way at home, or you're going to have this amazing experience, which you felt like you just had to focus on work and maybe moving forward. And you still do have to do those things, but this is going to be some respite that heals you, that heals a part of your heart that's become hardened by painful experiences, just stagnant energy. There's going to be justice, but it's more like the transcendent justice that, like, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. How can anyone really harm you? Everything that happens to you ultimately happens for your greater good, but like not... Maybe you do like a psychedelic experience at home, and then you just walk away having healed and rectified some painful situation. That's, for some of you, you might be doing that at home with like a group of friends or something. Not that, do what's legal wherever you are, but yeah, for some of you, it's going to be like a healing balm if you've been hurt or resentful about your partner not being able to come together. You're going to have this very transcendent, romantic encounter that's going to heal that. So, I hope that you guys found this to be helpful about the fresh new beginning that's coming in for you, a fresh new start. These are kind of like the catalyst for that. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and check out my coaching if you want support in living out your happiest intuitive life. I would love to help you there. So, see you soon. Thanks.